Welcome to episode 6, Integrating Your Journey. Welcome back, fellow journeyer. In this episode, we'll delve into the aftermath of a psilocybin journey, what you can expect to feel, and more importantly, how do you integrate the profound insights gained during your journey into your everyday life. Let's embark on this crucial phase of the psychedelic experience. This part is super important and is the part that is usually missed. And because of that, I've seen many people have hugely profound and awakening experiences with psilocybin only to fall back into the same old patterns just a few months later and feel stuck again. For people that haven't ever tripped before, usually their primary point of reference for what happens after taking a substance is a hangover from drinking alcohol. We all know it. The disgusting feeling of waking up dehydrated, maybe sick, with a pounding headache, feeling foggy, like an empty shell of yourself. Fortunately, psilocybin is not like that at all. And the day after a psilocybin journey, what you can expect is elevated mood and clarity. Many individuals report an immediate improvement in mood and mental clarity after a psilocybin journey. The burdens of daily life may feel lighter, and a sense of inner peace can prevail and really be present. You might also experience increased emotional sensitivity. Your emotional sensitivity might be heightened, and this can be a positive aspect, allowing for a deeper connection with your emotions and those of others. You might also experience a shift in priorities. Personal values and priorities may undergo a transformation. You might find that certain aspects of your life become more or less important, leading to shifts in your goals and aspirations. And often the day or two after your journey, it can just be really clear because you're starting to go back into your regular life. You might also experience enhanced creativity, whether you are artistically inclined or not, which I think every human has an artist inside them. The creative channels of your mind may open up, fostering new ideas and ways of thinking. You can also experience a new flow of insights. Often the days following a journey are when more and more insights flow through that can have a vast impact on your life. It can also be super normal to feel tired after a journey. Your body has sometimes gone through a lot of change and growth in a short space of time. So how does one integrate their journey back into life? You have this hugely profound opening experience, and then you re-enter your life a changed person, altered in some way, sometimes in every way, it feels, but your life is exactly as it was before the journey. In the instance of hugely transformative journeys, it can feel like you've completely changed, but everyone around you is still expecting you to be the same person. Maybe you've had realizations that your job, career, or romantic relationship isn't aligned anymore. Just so many things can unfold in these journeys, and it can feel jarring to have these massive awakening moments and recognize that your life is no longer reflecting the most authentic version of you, or maybe that it never did and you've only actually just realized this. So to integrate effectively also requires you to take action to change the parts of your life that you're aware are not working for you anymore. I recently heard Aubrey Marcus say, the point of integration is just don't forget the experience you had. And I took that to mean that he was saying, don't forget the love. Don't forget the opening. Don't forget the feelings of freedom and the experience that you had. Don't forget in your body. So on this, I say you will forget, at least some of it. Your brain has been operating for as long as you've been alive, or at least from the age of 7 to 12 years old, it's been running most of the same conditioning, and a lot of your patterns, identities, and beliefs have been super ingrained since that age. The integration strategies I'm going to give you will not only help you to forget less, but will also help you to remember when you do forget. Now, let's explore strategies to integrate your trip and not forget. Firstly, it's so important that you make space after the journey. Avoid going straight back to work or into the duties of your regular life if possible. Avoid usual external inputs like TV, news, audiobooks, social media, or podcasts, excluding some exceptions, which I'll share in a second. Let your brain rest and allow the channel to be open and have space for new insights to flow in. This space will also allow you to embody the new state of awareness that you've unlocked, and it will reduce the external triggers that can have you retract back. Stress is one of the main triggers that will cause a retraction in your body, in your nervous system, as it's a survival response. Stress is a survival response. And psilocybin is helping you to embody a new experience of abundance and trust, which is the opposite of survival. Be sure to maintain a clean diet. Avoid alcohol, coffee, fried foods, and anything that can be altering for the brain or body. You want to remain as clean and clear as possible. Drink lots of water, stay hydrated, and I promise you will feel amazing. The next strategy is to take action. You can write down a list of actions you wish to take from your journey. These can be as simple as clear out my wardrobe, to as big as have a conversation with my ex-partner and apologize, or move countries. Get it all down so that you have clarity. And I suggest actioning the small things first, the things that are the low-hanging fruit. And try for the very next day to complete at least one action. Taking affirmative action will continue to solidify your new neural pathways as a part of the newer you. For instance, if one is, I need to get up earlier and not look at my phone, just do that the next day. Put your phone away, don't let it in the bedroom, turn it off, whatever you need to do. Another strategy for integration is to get support. Once we have huge experiences, often we have huge experiences and we have no idea how to integrate them into our life. It can just feel like life is so far away from the experience and awakening that we've just had. So getting support can be one of the most effective ways to integrate your psychedelic experiences. And this is exactly why I have an online coaching aspect for all of my retreats and ceremonies that I facilitate, so that in the beforehand we can prepare, and in the after I can help you to integrate. It helps to know that you're not alone, and to be able to talk with someone who understands exactly what you're going through and help you through it from their vantage point of experience. I've often found that being able to navigate this stuff with someone who knows what they're talking about has just helped me really calm myself down and let it all land more peacefully. Of course, journaling is a very powerful strategy. Start a post-journey journal. Document your thoughts, feelings, and any insights gained during the experience. This reflective practice can help solidify the lessons learned, and it's just powerful to help you remember when you do forget, if you do forget. Incorporate mindfulness and meditation into your daily routine. These practices can help you stay present, manage stress, or avoid feeling stressed and stay regulated, and continue the introspective journey beyond the psychedelic experience. Remember, the mushrooms are the medicine and you are the key. Your body's the key. You've already got it within you. You may even notice that meditation becomes easier after experiencing a psilocybin journey. You can also tap into your artistic expression. Let out your inner artist, whether it's music, drawing, painting, writing, or any form of creative outlet. This can be a really powerful way to externalize and process the internal shifts and continue to allow the channel of your spirit to flow. You're a powerful creator, and the medicine is attempting to help that part of you emerge through you. In the days after your journey or forever, connection with nature is critical. Spending time in nature, whether it's the ocean or the trees, the tranquility of natural environments can complement the inner peace gained from your journey and provide a space for reflection. Remember that mushrooms are a medicine of nature. They are here to help you come back into alignment with the natural rhythm of nature, your natural rhythm. So being in nature afterwards and forever afterwards can really help your mind and body to remember and come back to presence. Be with the birds, be with the ants, be with the trees. Just experience it. Allow yourself to observe and bask in the energy. You can also revisit the physical aspects of your journey. The music that you listen to during your trip can have a profound effect on the journey, and it can be such a powerful anchor for remembering the feelings you accessed during it. There are usually specific songs that stand out to different individuals. You can save these and play them in the days following the journey because it's an anchor. It's going to help your body to remember the physical sensation of love, of opening, of freedom, of your authenticity, of liberation. You can also burn Palo Santo, sage, reconnect with any of the smells that you used during your journey, and this can help you access the moments you were in and remember. You can also share your experience with the people around you who you trust and know will receive you well. I would advise, especially if you're early on your journey with psychedelics, that you avoid sharing the experience at this early stages with people you may feel don't understand, maybe they'll judge you or project your own limitations onto you. And the reason for that, if you can avoid external sources that are restricting, fear-based, scarcity, limitation, having you question yourself again, it's going to give you more space to expand into this new part of you. It's like any time we go through a change in our life. I think the biggest thing that holds people back from really stepping out and living in their soul's truth is the fear of judgment, the fear of losing people's approval, which by now is an illusion. And so these experiences with plant medicine like psilocybin are incredibly sacred, and it's an experience that you can only really understand once you've had it yourself. Maybe just give yourself a little bit of time to land in this new embodiment of your own freedom. Of course, listen to how you're feeling, but once you're landed in it, it's going to be so much easier to share these experiences with anyone and everyone and not care about what they say or whether they approve or not. I know from my perspective, when I first shared, I was doing all of this with my dad. He had that old perception of, well, you're just taking drugs. And luckily for me, I was at a place in my life where his opinion didn't impact me negatively in that moment, or I didn't let it impact me. Now even my grandparents have been asking about the work that I do and how it impacts people in the world. And whilst they might not be completely in agreement or aligned or wanting to do it for themselves, there's generally a sense of understanding that this is helping people in their lives, and that's a net positive experience for others. You can also share your experiences in a safe space in the Have a Good Trip Telegram community channel, where I'm also active and present. And I love hearing people's experiences. Now, as for external sources of information, you can read books that are written as channels of the divine. So Ram Dass wrote a book called Be Here Now, and half of it was written whilst he was on LSD. Once you've journeyed and you read it, you will see what I mean. And the entire book speaks into the wondrous nature of the psychedelic realms and into the truth that lies beyond what we perceive here. Texts like this one can help you to piece together parts of your experience and integrate even deeper. I'll provide a list of my favorite books on our website, alexanderwaters.com/have-a-good-trip. In conclusion, the post-journey phase is a pivotal aspect of the psychedelic experience. By understanding what to expect and incorporating intentional integration techniques into your life, you can harness the transformative power of psilocybin for lasting personal growth. Well, that concludes all the official episodes of Have a Good Trip, the podcast mini-series designed to equip you with everything you need to have a good trip and safely utilize the power of psychedelic medicine to grow and expand and open your heart to love and to life itself. Up next, if you keep listening, I'll be sharing a special bonus Q&A episode with common questions I receive from people in my community. And following that, I've also added a special bonus episode where I will share some more of my own stories with psilocybin mushrooms and exactly how I prepare myself in and support myself in these magical journeys. Throughout this podcast, I've mentioned several ways that you can work with me, and one of the easiest ways to work with me is to apply to join the Infinite Potential online group coaching program and retreat. This is a 6-day in-person transformative experience that I facilitate only 2 to 3 times per year, usually in North America. The Infinite Potential Retreat has changed countless lives, helping people to access unconditional love for themselves, as well as helping many individuals to cure addictions, including addictions to overworking and stress, anxiety, depression, overcome suicidal ideation, recover from sexual traumas, PTSD after years of being treated unsuccessfully by traditional Western medicine. Some of the people that have attended these retreats in the past include influencers online that you follow, and we work with a range of all people, all ages, and different walks of life. At my last retreat, the ages ranged from 22 to 68, all traveling from many countries all around the world. You'll be supported with 8 weeks of online group coaching to support you in preparing for the experience and creating a powerful context for you to have deeply transformative experiences with psilocybin. And then 5 weeks of online group coaching after the retreat to support you in integrating. You can find out all the information and apply to join us by visiting alexanderwaters.com/have a good trip and clicking on the link that says Infinite Potential Retreat. We also offer a small amount of scholarship spaces each retreat to support those who have a lower financial capacity. Just follow the usual application process and let us know in the application form. If you are interested in signing up for the psilocybin facilitator training, you can find the waitlist link again at alexanderwaters.com/have a good trip and just hit the link for psilocybin facilitator training. If you would like to work with me one-to-one, I coach many individuals who are seeking to create better relationships, health, and abundance in their lives, especially those who are already operating successful businesses and have recognized that their life is out of balance. I help people to access their next level in life and overcome the mind that is getting in their way of experiencing what they want. I only take on a few private clients at a time, so places are always limited. That's not just some sales pitch, that's the truth. I really value my own time, and so I only have a few select clients at a time. If this is you and you want to work with me, you can reach out via my website, alexanderwaters.com. If you are struggling with anything and you need support, please ask for support in the Have a Good Trip Telegram channel and reach out to me on social media. I cannot guarantee that I'll be able to respond to every message as I spend less and less time on social media these days, but I will do my best to provide you with guidance. I also do suggest, if you're in need of a medical diagnosis, seeking out medical support for any mental illnesses or other disorders that you might be experiencing. Once again, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for listening. Thank you for walking the path of psychedelic medicine. And if this was valuable to you, please give us a rating on whatever platform you're listening to this podcast on and share it with a friend who may also be interested. This helps us to continue to equip others in the world and more people with the information they require to start or continue their journey with psilocybin medicine. Up next is our bonus Q&A episode. Thank you. I see you. I love you.